morning, Gail. Here we are at in the garden at Christ Church, one of your favorite places. We all got together just to wish you a happy birthday.
Gail, happy birthday, 70th. My goodness. Harvey's sorry he can't be here, but he's at the courts, as you know. And I can't tell you how much we miss you, how much we love you, and how much we are there in spirit in every way on your big 70th celebration.
Hi, Gail, kiddo. That's what you always call me.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. We love you, we miss you, and we wish you were here with us. We're getting ready to dig up some weeds. Happy birthday.
And we need to water, too, because we haven't had enough rain in Philadelphia. Happy birthday, Gail. We do miss you, and we do wish you were here. Have a great day.
Gail, Helen and I thought that you seeing us in the garden was very appropriate because we first met you and Elliot in the garden here at the church the first Sunday you came to Christ Church. We still miss you. We'd love to have you in the garden again. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Gail.
Happy birthday to you.
All right.
Happy birthday, Gail. I'm remembering all the good times trying to reform the school district of Philadelphia and trying to see the world. I think we succeeded more at the latter than the former. So thanks for all the great memories, and let's hope for many more.
First, I have to say, I don't know, Carrie wanted this short, and I wasn't quite sure the definition of short. So I'll just try to highlight some of my experiences with Gail. I first met Gail through Carol Gelati, either late junior year or senior year of high school. There was double sessions in Pittsfield, so I went to a different school than them. So I didn't meet Gail until I transferred back to Pittsfield High School. One of my fondest memories was sleepovers at Gail, where we'd sleep on the floors downstairs and the first floor. It was so much fun. When I left my parents' home, I moved in with the Danckerts, and when Gail was home for school vacations, the place was just magic. There was so much love in that house. I'm gonna cry. So as a hick, me, from a small town of Lenox, I was terrified to apply to UMass Amherst with 22,000 students, but because Gail was there, I did it. And we were either on the same floor or we had one floor between us, so I felt safe. Later, when Gail and her husband were having problems, I suggested she apply to the Kennedy School. I said, if you and your husband get back together, you can hold hands and romantically walk up and down the Charles River. And if you don't get together, you'll have a degree from a prestigious school that could change the direction of your life. And I think it did change the direction of her life. In my heart, I want to believe the decision that was made to go to the Kennedy School eventually led Gail to Elliot, the love of her life. Gail, please let me keep believing this, even if it may not be true. Gail, you've been with me through thick and thin. You're an absolutely amazing friend. I love you dearly. The one thing I just don't understand is how you never age. But happy 70th, sweetie. I love you.
Hey Gail, it's Nancy and Mark wishing you a happy birthday from Philadelphia. We think of you guys a lot and hope we can get together one of these days. But in the meantime, happy 70th.
I hope you have a fabulous birthday. I got Movie Pass a few months ago and have been going a lot. And every once in a while, I think about the great movies we went to see with you and Elliot. So hope you have a great birthday and hope we see you soon.
Okay, love to you both. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Gail. We're wishing you a happy birthday today. Barbara?
Well, I'm certainly hoping you have a wonderful day and you have the gift of the company of your daughters and your family and friends, and I'm thinking about all the wonderful gifts you gave my girls over the years from your travels. You were always so sweet. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a very, very happy birthday.
Carol?
Hi, Gail. I'm remembering all the good times we had and some of the funny times too. I remember when somehow you managed to take that huge swan to Florida in a garment bag. I don't know how you ever did that. And then I'm also remembering when you were hired and Ken gave you the lecture about paper clips, and you could not believe what kind of a boss he was going to be. I wish you a wonderful birthday. Enjoy time with your family, and wishing you many more healthful, happy years.
And Gail, I want to thank you for being such a good assistant and partner at work. You were a wonderful help in everything we did, and you certainly gave us lots of good memories. And I hope you enjoy your family and you have a wonderful time together. I'm remembering your 50th birthday dinner, your 60th birthday dinner, and now you have a good 70th birthday dinner. Hello to everyone. Have fun.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey Gail, happy birthday. You know who. It's your sister. And it all started here, at least for us. Of course, the house didn't quite look like that. It was white with black shutters, 14 Jason Street. And now that you're celebrating a big birthday, please remember, it's just a number. And also, if this is your Ginny doll, please let me know and I'll get her right back to you. A few memories. Hi. Looking up to you. Oh, here's a festive occasion. Aren't you glad fashions have changed? Isn't that better now than then? There were other versions. Look at the 60s. It's all looking like Easter. Line them up. Look at Nana's hat. Look at you. Here's some more. Good old times on the front porch. The letter D, Danckert. We all did get a little older. Here's a friendly version of your sister. Yep. Here's another one. Classic dinner. Gramps there. I wonder what you were thinking, Gail. Trying to get this guy to focus. Up in Burlington. Hey, looks like another Easter to me, and Mom's got her mantilla. Just trying to give you a little tour. I remember that dress getting sewn, Gail. I think you've done better since in fashions there. Here's one of my favorites. Sorry about the glare. And here's a really happy day that you were a big part of in Greg's and my life. Love that. Love you. Wishing you a really happy 70th. Oh my God. Cut it out, Gail. That can't possibly be your number. But again, it's just a number. We love you. Happy birthday.
Gail, this is Greg. It was great to see you this summer. And on your birthday, I wanted to thank you for all the many things you have done over the years. I fondly remember you having a stay in Cambridge at your lovely and really cool apartment when you were studying at Harvard. The many fun times, we had with Dick and Joan. When you were the maid of honor at our wedding. Wow, does time fly. And I hope your 70th is your very best birthday celebration ever. Love, Greg.
What a scary sight, but that's alright. Since it's your big night, blow out the candles, raise a glass in toast, your friends and family, know that you're loved the most. Too many candles, but they make you glow. Enjoy your birthday, 'cause we love you so.
Hi Gail, it's Glenn and Kathy here to wish you a happy birthday. Glenn's behind the camera so you can't see him, but this is from both of us. We were asked to tell some memories of times that we spent with you, and they were many, and it's hard to choose. But I do remember the weekends that we spent in the Poconos cross-country skiing, and our lovely weekend in Cape May, New Jersey, and especially your beautiful wedding in Maine. It was so special. One of my favorite memories is the time that we spent hiking in Bryce and Zion in Utah. We had a blast. We had so much fun, and especially our time in Las Vegas where we tried to dress up because we only had shorts and t-shirts to wear, to go to a fancy restaurant, and we took the monorail. The stares that we got in that monorail made us laugh so hard that we practically were in tears. Anyhow, both of us want to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Gail.
This is a video of Valentine. It's a video birthday to my sister Gail, who is right here in this picture with me. She was maybe 2, going on 3. That's Gail on the left and me on the right, reading a book as I was doing, and Gail getting ready to jump up and down as she would do most of the time. My sister Gail is about 18 months younger than I am, and I guess together we're the 2 people that we've both known the longest in our lives. Gail is a unique person. I love her dearly, and she's the most outgoing, with the biggest heart, and the biggest courage, the biggest amount of courage really that of anybody that I've known in my life. She's an extraordinary person, and we had incredible times together growing up. And she always had my back. I would always be late for the school bus, and Gail would be ahead of me, and she'd yell to the bus driver, "Wait for my brother!" And I remember walking with her to a music lesson, and there was a school bully right ahead of us on the street, and we were walking together, and the school bully was approaching us. He was facing us, and he had a toy gun, and he was getting ready to hit me on the head with it. And Gail said, "Leave my brother alone! Leave my brother alone!" Which he didn't actually. He gave me a poke, but we kept walking, and everything was fine. But I remember Gail was always like that. She was always extremely protective of the people that she cared about. We had amazing times together. Gail used to be able to amuse herself. She would go out in the back at the construction site in the back of our house, and I'd ask her, "Gail, where are you going to go?" And she'd say, "I'm just going to go pound sand." And that's what she did. She would go out, and she would take a big rock and break it into little rocks. And she'd do that for quite a few minutes and amuse herself. She was great like that. The other thing we did repeatedly growing up was every time I had to go to the bathroom, and this is when we were really young, maybe like 4 and 5 or so, I would go to the bathroom and I would sit in the toilet, and Gail would come in and sit on the bathtub, which was just to the left of the toilet, and we would make up this and act out this ongoing story that we had going on called Jackie and Doreen. And the deal with the story was I was Jackie and she was Doreen, and we would have these adventures together, and they would all involve us going after a bad man named Murdoch. So Murdoch would get away, and then we would catch up with him, or he would be running after us, and he would almost be about to catch us when we get away from him and beat him up. And Murdoch was always the bad guy. And this story just kept evolving and evolving over the years, and it always happened when I was on the toilet and she was in the bathtub right next to me. So, and our parents were never around. We always used to do it by ourselves. So, till this day, I still always call each other Jackie and Doreen. And when we talk about Murdoch, we know there's a bad person. Like George Bush was Murdoch, and probably Brett Kavanaugh, although we haven't talked about it, is Murdoch right now too. It was a remarkable childhood. It was great. So here's some more pictures that I got together. We used to get a photo in at Easter. This is an Easter picture of the two of us in front of somebody's car, probably at at our grandparents' place. We were all decked out in our Easter clothes. Gail had her nice anklets on, as you can see. And then, let's see, I showed you the other one, I think. And this is my mother's favorite picture of us. You can't see our face, it says, but if I can get this right, yeah, that's pretty good. We're on the shore of probably Pontusic Lake, and Gail and I are just looking out on the lake. So, so that was pretty nifty too. And the story we memorialized and replay every year on, it was one April 1st, April Fool's Day, and I got up ahead of everybody else. I don't know how I managed to do it. We were in grade school, maybe second and third grade, and I exchanged all the sugar in the sugar bowl for salt, and then Gail came down, and I just waited. And Gail came down to breakfast, and she, for some reason or another, over her cereal, she dug into the sugar bowl and lifted the spoon high in the air and just repeatedly sifted it out onto her cereal, yelling, "Sand factory, sand factory." She did it over and over again. "Sand factory, sand factory, sand factory." She finally got done, tasted the cereal, and said, "Oh, Peter put salt in the sugar bowl." She knew it was me. So anyway, here's to your birthday, Gail. You got a great heart and lots of courage, and you just keep going. You just keep going. So you're 70 now. Join the club, and here's hoping you have a great day. And best wishes from Diane and I and Rob and Melissa and everybody in the family. Okay. So see you later. Bye. Go.
Hi, Gail. I wanted to do my own because I have a few things I wanted to add to Peter's. First of all, I want to say how fortunate I've always felt being part of the Danckert family, and you're one of the main reasons. You've been like a slightly older sister to me. There's been so many times that you've really helped to guide me, I think, perhaps indirectly, beginning with our wonderful wedding gift plates. I never had a set of plates before, and here they came. And all the wonderful other pottery, some of which was in the background in the last shot. But more importantly, just showing me how to be a good in-law and a grandmom. I've really appreciated all of that help recently, and I want to mention how wonderful you've been to Robbie over the years as kind of a second or third mom to him. We really appreciate that. And lastly, I find you very inspirational. You're such a go-getter, and I was so proud when you got that degree at the Kennedy School, and I love talking politics to you, and you're just a wonderful part of my life, and thank you. And lastly, I have one funny story to tell. I remember when I think most of us were in Newport, long time ago, and you were in between husbands, and we were playing Old Maid. I think it was one of the games your dad loved to play, and oh my God, you wound up with the Old Maid. It was just so awful, and you laughed and laughed and laughed, and you were so great about that. And then, you know what? You brought Elliot into our life, and that also I appreciate. I remember the day he stepped off into our life in that long black coat of his, and I'm so happy that you have him in your life too now. So anyhow, have a wonderful birthday. Hope to see you soon and often, and we're delighted that we're nearby you now. So take good care. Hi to everyone there. We miss you all. Love. Bye.
Hey, dear friend Gail, happy birthday. I hope it's a great day for you. I hope your year is wonderful. I'm recording this little video in my study, and above my head you can see that beautiful gift that you gave to me. It's a hand calligraphied statement about friendship, and it means so much to me, and it means a lot to me because you gave it to me, and I look at it all the time and think of you. So I hope your year is wonderful, and I send all kinds of love.
Hey Gail, happy birthday. I hope when you saw turtles all the way down, you thought of me, because it always reminds me of you and our strategic management group at the Kennedy School. I'm so happy that I got a chance to meet you at the Kennedy School and that we've stayed in touch all of these years. I look forward to continuing our friendship, and I really hope you have a wonderful 70th birthday with your family in New York, and I look forward to canvassing with you in Maine soon, and hopefully we can change the world. Anyway, happy birthday, and see you soon.
Hey, Auntie Gail. Happy 70th. Oh my God. I can't believe you're 70 years old. Anyhow, I hope you have a really, really great celebration and many more years to you. And remember, 70 is the new 30. That's right. So enjoy it. I wish I could be there. Happy birthday. I love you. Have a great time. And yay, 70 is fabulous.
To say happy birthday to Auntie Gail. That's pretty good. Look at the camera though. Hi Gail. Happy birthday. We love you very much, and this little montage, or part of a montage, is for your birthday. And Miles says hi, and Anna says happy birthday. Happy birthday. Some of my fondest memories are of you scooping me up from Westtown 20 years ago when I was sick, and taking me to your home and helping me recuperate from being sick and giving me asylum from boarding school academics, and just being a wonderful aunt, and letting us come up to Maine and letting these kids experience Goose Rock's Beach as I did for so many years growing up. And we just want to wish you a happy birthday. And we love you, and hopefully we'll see you soon. One more happy birthday.
Okay.
Work the toy.
Happy birthday, happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, number 70, Gailey. I love you. I tried another video that had a great story. It didn't work. Hopefully this one comes through. We're at the Jungfrau, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And so are you, and you're a wonderful friend. I love you.
Happy birthday, Gail. I wish I had a little noisemaker to toot. As you can see, I'm in the office here But I just wanted to take a moment to give you a birthday shout out, and I hope you're having an amazing day. And I'm sure the videos are all describing what a kind and caring person you are, and so thoughtful. So I'll add my own example that I'll never forget you're very supportive of me in school in general, but I'll never forget the write-ups that you did of the high school, the musicals and plays that I was in. They always seem to give me a little shout out. So thanks for that. I definitely appreciated that and everything that you've done over the years. So thanks again, and I hope you're having an amazing day for an amazing person. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Gail, to one of the strongest, most wonderful women that I know. I hope you have an amazing birthday. You've always been like a second mother to me growing up, and want to thank you for that. From following my bus when I wasn't let off and thought I would never get home and was planning on riding it for the rest of my life. You were there for soccer tournaments, countless soccer tournaments, backyard carnivals, oobleck, all of it. You've been wonderful to me and my friends, your wonderful daughters, and I want to thank you for raising such amazing children and for trusting me to be the fourth in your a cappella wedding song to harmonize. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I love you very much, and I hope you have an amazing 70th birthday. Love you.
Hey Gail, just want to say happy birthday. It has been honestly life-changing to get to know you these past 3 years. A lot of people might not know this, but when I first met you, I actually used to carry my clothes with me to visit my dad and you. And because of you, I now use a weekend bag. So I'm really excited about that. And I can honestly say that I'm 30% more confident driving a manual shift in a car, having now test driven with you. I'm really excited to be able to meet your daughters now, finally, and their families. I've heard nothing but great things about Becca and Dan and Margot. I'm super excited to meet them. I've heard also great things about Carrie and Andy. Really, really excited to meet all their entire family as well and their 3 kids. You mentioned that Andy just started a new firm. He and I are both attorneys. He's starting a new firm, and I'm not practicing anymore, so we have a lot to talk about. So I'm really excited about that as well. So really just overall really super excited to get the families together again. But in all seriousness, Gail, I really want to say that I really have appreciated you being in my life. I can honestly say that I've been more fortunate to have you in my life. There have been times where I've been thinking about changing careers, thinking about relationships, thinking about colleges as well. And the one thing that I can always count on is your support. You've really embraced me as a son, and I consider myself lucky to have you as a second mom. And I really want you to know that I do care about you and I do love you from the bottom of my heart. And, I'm not sure what you're doing over the next few weeks, but hey, if you want to get together, maybe in New York City or something like that, we could maybe, get a dinner together. My dad could take you to a show. Maybe, my sister and I and Mike could meet up with Carrie and Andy and we could get brunch together or something like that. So let me know what your schedule is like the next few weeks, and maybe we can put something in the books or something like that. So hope to see you again soon. Happy birthday, and I can't wait to see you guys, and I love you.
Happy 70th birthday, Gail, to our favorite political activist, dessert chef extraordinaire, fun-loving Nana, and all-around great lady. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Gail.
Hi, Mom. Wishing you a super happy birthday. Hooray! I'm so glad I get to spend it with you, and I'm so lucky you're my mama.
Hi, Gail. Thank you for being such a great mother-in-law. Thank you for being such a wonderful, wonderful Nana to our kids. I'm so glad that you are part of our family. Happy, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday, dear Nana. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. How old are you now? Dude, what? It's gonna take a lot of counting to get to 70. Okay, 70! Okay, Nana, we just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I'm so happy you're here at our house. I was so excited. Like now when we're taking this video, Mom was talking, so it's like when you're at our house. I'm so excited right now, but right now I'm probably very happy. Me too! I'm so happy. I want to blow up because I'm so excited for you to come here and everybody else to wish you a happy birthday. Okay. Yay! Yay!
Tatum, anything to say, baby?
A birthday, Nina.
Hold on, let's...
Can we watch it?
Say it again. Yeah. Happy birthday, Nina.
Mom. Happy birthday, Nina. Happy birthday, Nana.